What's up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News, and in one of her most vulnerable interviews yet, Billie Eilish is getting candid about her deep insecurities and more reasons behind her signature baggy style. Billie Eilish has been known to keep it real with her fans, and let's face it, fans might think she's shared all on the topic after debuting a vulnerable video about being sexualized and feeling scrutinized by the media. Until now. In a new interview with GQ, Billie is dropping even more truth bombs about why she dresses the way she does, including some major revelations about her dating life. And before we get into everything Billie said, we would just like to reiterate that these were Billie's words and her dating life was a topic she openly discussed for this interview. Starting with the words, "Here's a bomb for you," Billie went on to say, quote, "I have never felt desired. My past boyfriends never made me feel desired. None of them. And it's a big thing in my life that I feel I have never been physically desired by somebody." Not only has Billie previously admitted that she dresses in baggy clothing so that the media isn't able to scrutinize her and her body, but she's now sharing that her signature style is also in response to not feeling desired and feeling more comfortable and judgment-free. After sharing that she feels she's never been physically desired by somebody, she went on to add, "So I dress the way I dress as I don't like to think of you guys, anyone, everyone, judging it or the size of it. However, and I think we can all relate to this, there are some days that Billie feels confident enough to make an exception, saying, 'That doesn't mean that I won't wake up one day and decide to wear a tank top, which I've done before.'" Billie has never really been one to discuss her dating life and has made it a point to stress the issues of body image, as seen by her self-produced short film called Not My Responsibility that now has over 20 million views on YouTube. In a rare sighting, Billie stripped down to almost nothing while wearing a black tank top. However, the response to the short film, which was originally debuted during her concert earlier this year, was met with massive amounts of praise. Many users felt sympathy for Billie after admitting many times that no matter what she does, she just can't win. While talking about the response from the video, Billie joked with GQ saying, "Well, I do that and suddenly my boobs are trending on Twitter, which is fine. That looks good." However, Billie also received criticism and shaming after she shared photos from a vacation with friends in Hawaii back in January. Billie recalled that comments on her photo ranged from praising her to saying, "I don't like her anymore because as soon as she turns 18, she's a whore." She admitted to the magazine that dressing the way she does comes as a blessing and a little bit of a curse, saying, "Sometimes I dress like a boy, sometimes I dress like a swaggy girl, and sometimes I feel trapped by this persona that I have created, because sometimes I think people view me not as a woman." Then again, the positive tends to outweigh the negative most of the time, as Billie added, "My body is mine and yours is yours. Our own bodies are kind of the only real things which are truly ours. I get to see it and get to show it when I want to." Although Billie is thankful for the positive comments and supportive fans, she also got real about the downsides of fame. While switching gears, Billie opened up about her sometimes toxic relationship with social media and the struggles that fame brings. She said, quote, "Look, I am clickbait at the moment. Anything with my name on it or anything I say or do can and will be used against me. I don't watch people's Instagram stories. I quit Twitter a couple of years ago. I look at the occasional meme and I feel bad that I don't post more, as the fans want it, but I have nothing to post. Honestly, zip." As it turns out, Billie has come to realize that when you get to a certain level of fame or notoriety, it doesn't matter what you say or do, you are a certain level of known. You will be super hated and super loved. But this doesn't mean that people's words don't have an impact on Billie, who admitted that it still feels bad to be hated on, no matter what you try to tell yourself. Regardless of what people say about Billie, she will never allow anyone to tell her who she can and cannot be. She even reacted to Tyler the Creator's comments during the 2020 Grammy Awards when he called out categories in the music industry, saying that anything he releases will always get put in a rap or urban category. Billie touched on his comments and agreed with them, saying, "I have always hated categories. I hate when people say, 'Oh, you look like blank, you sound like blank.' It was such a cool thing Tyler said. I agree with him about that term. Don't judge an artist off the way someone looks or the way someone dresses. Wasn't Lizzo in the best R&B category that night? She's more pop than I am." She added, "Look, if I wasn't white, I would probably be in rap. Why? They just judge from what you look like and what they know. I think that is weird. The world wants to put you in a box. I've had it my whole career. Just because I'm a white teenage female, I am pop. Where am I pop? What part of my music sounds like pop?" On that note, Billie has been strongly advocating for social justice following George Floyd's murder 2 weeks ago. She also shared a strongly worded letter via Instagram, basically shutting down any and all arguments regarding the Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter debate, and received an overwhelming amount of positive praise from fans and celebs. As if there weren't already enough reasons to love Billie, if you're looking for ways to help out and raise awareness for the social injustices occurring in our country every day, I suggest you start by reading her message on Instagram, because it's a serious game changer. And for even more ways you can help out and get involved with the Black Lives Matter movement, we've linked resources down in the description box below. And for more on Billie, click right over here to see which young celebrities are using their platforms to call for justice for the Black community. After that, feel free to share your thoughts on Billie's interview right here in the comment section below. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.